Tensions building all around, you can feel it in the air. It's more than a feeling, a new reality everywhere. I look and see the signs of the times. Yeah, it's coming, but they're all in denial. Everything you know, it's all about the change. See the sky crack and it rains down flames. Oh man, they ain't ready for it. This is something that they can't ignore. Coming down like a meteor. This is more than a game, you better get ready. Shock the world. Shock the world. This is more than a game. You better get ready. Go ahead, get ready. Shock the world. Shock the world. Shock the world. This is more than a game. You better get ready. Go ahead, get ready. Shock the world. Yeah. Shock the world. Feel the earth shake, smoke rising, walking through the flames. Our reality became unchained, like the jaws of a lion that can't be tamed. Welcome to the future. Everything new, walking on the edge. It's nothing that you're used to. Only the strong survive. You better catch your breath. Oh man, they ain't ready for it. This is something that they can't ignore. Coming down like a meteor. This is more than a game. You better get ready. Shock the world. Shock the world. This is more than a game. You better get ready. Go ahead, get ready. Shock the world. Yeah. Shock the world. Shock the world. Shock the world. Shock the world. This is more than a game. You better get ready. Go ahead, get ready. Shock the world. Yeah. Shock the world. Tensions building all around, you can feel it in the air. It's more than a feeling, a new reality everywhere. I look and see the signs of the times. Yeah, it's coming, but they're all in denial. Everything you know, it's all about the change. See the sky crack and it rains down flames. Oh man, they ain't ready for it. This is something that they can't ignore. Coming down like a meteor. This is more than a game, you better get ready. Shock the world. Shock the world. This is more than a game. You better get ready. Go ahead, get ready. Shock the world. Shock the world. Shock the world. This is more than a game. You better get ready. Go ahead, get ready. Shock the world. Yeah. Shock the world. Feel the earth shake, smoke rising, walking through the flames. Our reality became unchained, like the jaws of a lion that can't be tamed. Welcome to the future. Everything new, walking on the edge. It's nothing that you're used to. Only the strong survive. You better catch your breath. Oh man, they ain't ready for it. This is something that they can't ignore. Coming down like a meteor. This is more than a game. You better get ready. Shock the world. Shock the world. This is more than a game.
Sun Devils, not exactly the performance we were expecting to see. What do you think they need to correct tonight in order to get the W?
Definitely noticed last night, especially in the offensive zone, there's a lot of hope plays. They're just kind of throwing the puck blindly to the middle, hoping something good would happen. But And what happened last night was there's a lot of free turnovers for Arizona to go ahead and take the puck out easily. So I want ASU to be a lot harder on the puck in the offensive zone.
And on the other end, Arizona, they're number 11. They've been playing well. Last night they played a perfect road game. Are they just going to look to do the same thing tonight?
Absolutely. I think what they really did well last night was make ASU work for every chance they got. They kept ASU out to the outside, also didn't turn the puck over, leading to any odd man rushes. So for Arizona tonight, they want that repeat performance of making ASU work for everything they can.
We'll see which team comes out on top. Puck drops just around the corner here on ASU ACHA Hockey YouTube.
Number 7, Nicholas Chioka. At left wing, number 18.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, ASU ACHA Hockey YouTube. We are just about ready for puck drop here at the Mountain America Community Iceplex. But first, the starting goaltenders for the Arizona Wildcats tonight. Number 30, Nicholas Sepinen will be back between the pipes. For Arizona State, will we see number 29, Chase Ann, the starter from last night. Brett, he did get chased midway through the game. It'll be interesting to see what kind of rebound we see from Chase Ann.
I think he's happy to be back in the net tonight. It's important for a quick bounce back, get that game out of the way, make that more of an outlier than a possible trend, and it's good to see him between the pipes.
We'll see Ben Chase leaning in here to the face-off circle. Ben Chase took a hard ride last night on his big collision. Got a little bit of work. Glad to see him back in the lineup. And we are underway in Tempe, Arizona. The Wildcats will win the opening draw. They'll cross in the offensive zone first in the middle. The captain, there's a quick shot. Wide rebound, they score! And just like that, Jesse Lowell with the assist. Brendan Williams with the goal, and the Wildcats, that quick strike patented offense, hits again.
Same thing we saw early in that second period last night. They did it again here. 1947 left in this first period. They ended up coming in hard on the outside. Just a simple play, took a hard redirection back behind the net of Ham, ended up popping out to Williams, and he makes no mistake with that one.
Tough chance early for Arizona State to surrender. The Wildcats make no mistake with that rebound. And Arizona State on their heels very quickly here tonight. Wyatt Palmer, Connor Kruk will look to get a clean breakout. The Wildcat forecheck making things difficult on Palmer. He restarts. Finds Tillman. He'll take a hard ride. The Wildcats right back on it. Williams in the middle to Hughes. Hughes button hooks. Looks for Williams, the goal scorer. That pass broken up by Tillman. Tillman on his horse across the blue line. That's for the quick shot, and he scores! Connor Tillman, and it's 1-1.
Great hustle by Tillman to latch onto that loose puck. He was the first one there and used his patented quick release, beating the goaltender Sepinen. We're already off to the races early tonight.
Less than a minute in, 2 goals already, Brett. And I think the most important thing is to see Arizona State rebounding after giving up that early goal, something we didn't really see too much from them in the second period last night.
Absolutely it is early in this game, and Tillman, one of the players on the ASU roster that you like to take that shot, and that's evidence why.
Just like that, we are all knotted up again. Arizona State will go offside. Not too often you see the first 2 shots of the game, Brett, go in the back of the nets. It looked like Sepinen thought he had that as he was squeezing the arm, but Tillman, he's got such a quick release that just got through.
And it's tough too when it's a broken play and that puck is just kind of sitting there, that Sepinen didn't know whether to come out confidently to cut that angle down and didn't do enough.
Ham will knock down that chip in, and he'll elect to just hold on to it.
We noticed when the starting lineups were announced that Arizona State were juggling the forward groups a little bit. We noticed that early in last night's game, and it ended up paying off for them. And it'll be interesting to see if head coach Austin Klein will stick with those different line combinations throughout the game tonight.
After the effort last night, not surprised to see some changes made by the coaching staff, as the Wildcats really dominated the final 2 periods of last night's game. Arizona State will pick it up on the half wall. A nice break up, and they're right back on it. Kate Olson across the red line. He'll dump corner board. Laid a hard check in the corner. Number 72, William Boyer. The Wildcats will elect to just chip that in. Olson, the hard backhand, finds King. That puck just squirts a little out of his reach. Wildcats touching up. Kate Olson sends that down the ice. That did take a deflection, no icing.
Like Arizona State's forecheck so far, they've been really aggressive with that first forward going in, applying the pressure to the defense of Arizona.
Connor Kruk, first one to the puck. They'll chip it behind, but Chioka activates for the Wildcats. Chioka gets knocked down, picked up. Arizona still on it. That shot! And skee-balling up into the corner. Ham makes the save.
Following up on that point about the forecheck, even though maybe Arizona State didn't get a turnover in the offensive zone from it, those plays are important, especially when those forwards are finishing their checks on the defense, because if you compound that over and over throughout the game, it's going to get Arizona's defense to be a little more panicked when they have the puck, and from there you can even generate more turnovers.
Wildcats win the draw, rip one on. Chase Ham makes the save, and maybe Arizona State taking a page out of the Wildcats book last night, as that forecheck for Arizona was absolutely thunderous. It seemed like Arizona State could not break the puck out at all.
And they did get a few goals as well off that forecheck of how well they did, and especially moving that puck from underneath the goal line up into the slot.
Connor Tillman, a nice block at the point. He skis one off the half wall. Down the ice, here comes Arizona State, 2-on-1 shot, and that's saved by Sepinen. Back behind the net, they go low to high. Palmer rips one. He'll lay a check after a blocked shot. Referee puts his arm up. Power play forthcoming for the Wildcats. Sepinen will make a move to go to the bench to try to get an extra attacker. 3 minutes and change gone here in the first period. And the Wildcats will have the first power play of the game if Arizona State can touch up. Wildcats cross the blue line, short angle shot, saved by Ham, rebound over the top. Wildcats still on it. At the point, shot whiffed on, and Arizona State will touch up.
Referee saying it's going to be a cross-checking call to Wyatt Palmer. I think that might be a little too much, as Palmer did have the puck here. He ended up releasing the shot. He got blocked by the Arizona player, and then he proceeded to go ahead and finish his check to try to get that puck back. Might be tough of a call, especially in a rivalry game with a lot of emotion out there, but either way, Arizona State has to kill this off.
Arizona State had the first power play last night. They'll have the first penalty kill tonight. Wildcats were great in the circle last night. However, the Sun Devils able to get an early clear.
That's something Arizona State did well in last night's game, has been their special teams, especially on the penalty kill.
Cooch and Franklin. Rather Phillips applying the forecheck. Wildcats finally able to get in. Williams digging away in the corner. Getting some help from Lowell. Wildcats emerge. Hughes up at the point. Chioka decides against it. Back him now to Chioka. One-timer just wide. Williams trying to shovel it back to the front. Hughes picks it up. Hughes back to Chioka. He'll like to go down low to Williams. The Wildcats cycle the puck as Williams works his way all the way around the zone. Quick touch passing. That shot goes high. Swigert back up to the point. Chioka in his skates just has to make an effort to push it in the corner. Williams takes a hard ride. Kate Olson on it now, a chance to clear, and he does.
Great job by Arizona State, bending but not breaking there. U of A had a couple good scoring chances, but again, those chances were from the perimeter, making it easy for him to make stops.
Sepinen trying to break that puck out for the Wildcats quickly, ends up firing it into the official. And here comes Arizona. Nice little move between the defense by Myers. No problem for Quast. He'll pick that up, send it all the way down. 27 seconds left and ticking on the penalty against Arizona State. Wildcats have skated ahead. That pass can't connect. Turnover, and the Sun Devils will get it cleared again. Giving chase was Kennedy. Wildcats pick up some speed now. Across the blue line, shot on. Ham with the leg pad save. Picked up in the corner by Malco. He's behind the net, surveying his options. Malco working his edges. He'll drop it. Wildcats try to cycle it along that half wall in front of the bench, but the Sun Devils clear it, and that'll do it for the penalty. Wildcats trying to split the defense. Now they have to tag up. And a nice check laid there by Friesen.
Outside of a couple of good chances for U of A, Arizona State has to be happy with that penalty kill.
And this will be an icing call against the Sun Devils. Arizona State doing a nice job. And although there was a lot of zone time for the Wildcats, they couldn't really do a whole lot with it.
A lot of good work by Arizona State on the penalty kill. When Arizona was having trouble controlling that puck and trying to get it back on their forehand, that's when you want to go ahead and attack as a penalty killer and to keep that other team out of rhythm.
Arizona State wins that. Ham will cover up. We'll have another face-off. Friesen leans in for the Sun Devils. One, however, by Sandoval. Sandoval activate behind the net. He'll beat two Arizona State players. The Wildcats on it, push to the front, nothing doing. At the point kept alive. Sandoval on it now. He'll send it down low. Erickson out of the corner, he'll switch up. Drops it to Ziegler at the point, that shot blocked. Still on it is Erickson, backhander, Chase Ham the save. Rebound goes just wide. Clyde Palmer a chance to clear, he'll backhand it up now. King trying to chip it behind the defense and get in. Boyer helps him out, but can't collect the puck. Lee, a nice job knocking that down. And that'll be a hand pass.
Good shift by Arizona there as their bottom lines was doing work. Ziegler, one of the veterans on this Arizona team, and he did a great job of putting the puck in front, almost connecting with one of his teammates out in front of the slot.
Wildcats pushing hard right now after Arizona State ties the game up. 2 goals in the first minute of this game. If you tuned in late, missing some early action. Shetland blows a wheel. He collides with the board so hard, he turns on the music. Wildcats back the other way. Williams gets it in behind the defense. Hughes with his long reach tries to get to it. The Sun Devils get there first. Quast will skate it ahead. Quast in behind the defense. Walking it in, the pass across. And that was just a little bit behind Newland. Sun Devils push it back up. Marchand's pass. Looking for that east to west. We saw a lot of that last night. Nothing doing. And the ice already starting to look a little chewed up here early, Brett.
Definitely as that puck almost died as it got to the goal line and getting the icing call.
A weird deflection makes things hard for the Wildcats. They'll finally get it in behind the defense. Palmer dealing with the big Hughes. He'll make a nice play to get it to Kruk. Some fresh Sun Devil forwards. Kruk turns it over at his own blue. Walking in the shot. Ham makes the save as Choka had a chance to walk right in.
Not usually a mistake we see from the veteran defenseman Connor Kruk as he slammed his stick on the ice, disappointed with himself. As it was a great reverse play with his defensive partner Palmer of dragging that first forward right onto his back hip, and it allowed Kruk to escape freely, but just not that great of a pass.
Palmer attracts 2 Wildcats before he'll drop it to Kruk. Kruk, a nice touch pass to Kennedy. Here comes Arizona State. Tillman, a shot off the pipe. An almost identical shot to the one he scored on early in the period. And Sepinen saved by the iron. Here come the Wildcats. Shetland takes a hard ride in the corner, and he's slow to get up. In front, though, from Shetland, short angle shot, Ham the save. Rebound, he can't collect it. Myers still on it, trying to throw it up in that corner. And he just missed the net. Shetland unaware of the clearing attempt as he goes back to the bench.
Yeah, it took a rough ride from Palmer. Palmer really stepping up his game in terms of physicality this season. And that was a big hit there.
No surprise, the physicality continuing between these two rivals. Another hand pass here in the neutral zone.
Going back to that Tillman shot, you're right, Niall. It was the identical spot. It was on that left side, and with the right-hand shot, Tillman can really put his body weight into it. And that caught Sepinen off guard. He might have to show some TLC to that right post.
The goaltender's best friend indeed. Lee fans on the clearing attempt. The Wildcats converge. They pick the puck up. Swiger in the middle. He'll get the backhand shot off just wide. Rossi in the corner. Lee checks him. Swiger still on it. He's knocked down. Arizona State will skate it out. Carson Cooch galloping. Will put on the brakes, throwing it in front. Never a bad idea. The Sun Devils can't collect the rebound, however. And another one and done for Arizona State. Cooch finds White. He'll chip it in behind the defense, go after it himself. As the Sun Devils get a partial change behind the play. Kate Olsen under duress here, elects to just rip it off the glass and get a breather. Arizona State making things tough for the Wildcats at the blue line, almost create a turnover. Friesen was there. Olsen, a nice quick stop in the corner. He'll feed Marchant. Marchant up the wing. Erdman with speed. Erdman dishes it down the wing. Right in the middle. Friesen backhand, forehand. He can't get the shot off. Still on it. Friesen with a quick wraparound attempt. He scores! Arizona State with their 4th shot of the period, and it's 2-1.
Their goal creators creating again. Hunter Friesen getting his 2nd goal of the year. And it was a great job by Arizona State. It all started back in their own end as Marchant was able to buy some time and space behind the net, got it up to Ian Erdman, and they were allowed a clean breakout to carry that speed through the neutral zone. And from there, that's when Arizona State went to work, getting that 2nd goal of the game.
Hunter Friesen with a big-time goal when Arizona State really needed something, as the Wildcats have been owning the majority of play of this period. Quast up against the boards. He'll dig it out. Feed Marchant. He'll throw a short angle shot on. Saved by Sepinen, and that's knocked down by a high stick.
Something I pointed out in last night's game was Arizona State was going too much east and west with the puck, especially through the neutral zone, and that ended up hampering their speed of gaining speed when they enter in the offensive zone. Tonight's been a lot different. They've been either doing a smart play of just chipping it off the glass to get it out, or making any pass as they're breaking out, going north, going forward with the puck.
Sun Devils rip that in so hard it'll get all the way out into the neutral zone. Olsen chips that one off the linesman. That shot saved. Arizona State gets the rebound. Down low, Chase on it now. He'll absorb a hard check, gets it back into the point. That shot deflected just wide. Robinson giving chase, he'll lift the stick. Over to Chase. Chase the pass, down low, back in the middle, the shot blocked. Still on are the Sun Devils, down low. Quast was trying to feed Robinson. Wildcats intercept, and they'll go for a change. They gain entry in the offensive zone. In front, a touch pass, and a nice deflection by Williams, a better save by Ham.
Marchant has to do a better job of keeping his head on a swivel as he allowed that Arizona 4 to get behind him and generate a great scoring chance.
Wildcats push it up again. Slack. Can't hold on to the puck. Sun Devils now would be wise to move this out quickly, as this forecheck for the Wildcats is really something. Palmer with some nice moves, gets past 2. He'll feed up to Kennedy. Kennedy wanted to find Palmer going to the net. Tillman now at the point. Tillman sidesteps one. Kennedy can't win that battle. And the Wildcats a chance now to alleviate some pressure.
Good stick by Palmer of reading that pass, and when he can get the offense congested as they enter in that offensive zone at the blue line, usually good things happen there. They draw Arizona to go offside.
Kylie Ram leans into the draw for Arizona State. One, however, by Sandoval. Wildcats back in their own zone. They turn it over. Tillman now gets it back up to the point. Lee off the half wall. And the Sun Devils just able to keep that one in. Kylie Ram down low. He has to fight off 2 Wildcats. Tillman can't get there. On the puck now is Swigert. He'll like to reverse it all the way around. That puck takes a funny hop. Tillman whacks at it. Kept alive from the point, the shot. And that'll be knocked down by Sepinen. A bit of a knuckle puck shot there from Connor Tillman.
Yeah, almost took a baseball swing at that puck, and that's sometimes maybe one of the most dangerous shots in hockey. Is it's tough for the goaltender to really pick up and predict where that puck's going to be shot on him. And that was a great shift, too, by Kylie Ram and Tillman. Near the end of their shift, outworking the defense of Arizona, generating an offensive zone draw.
Arizona State creates a turnover behind the net. Lee from that right point, he'll keep it alive. Lee works it down low. That pass in the middle of the ice. Wildcats can't clear it. Still on it now, Arizona State. That short angle shot saved by Sepinen. At the point, Lee trying to get down and keep it alive. The Wildcats skate it back the other way. Nice back check by Carson Cooch as he separates man from puck. Ziegler in the corner lays a hard check for the Wildcats. Sun Devils with the puck. Lee with his head up. He'll try a soft touch pass just out of the reach of Friesen.
Looks like Arizona State took a lot of good momentum after scoring that second goal from Friesen, and they're keeping it up, winning a lot of these loose puck races.
Friesen crosses up with Boyer. The Wildcats can get it in. The captain, Lowell, in the corner on his backhand. Anticipates the check from Marchand. Lowell still with the puck in the slot. Nice pass. That shot goes high from Williams. Wildcats activate from the point, keep it alive. Williams up high. That's saved by Ham. He'll elect for the stoppage.
Arizona does a good job in the offensive zone. Once they establish that forecheck of finding those soft spots, which is in the middle where the face-off hash marks are, which is tough for the defensive team because you have the forward trying to cover up the blue line, but then you have the defenseman covering down low beneath the goal line, and so it's always hard for the defensive team to pick up who's going to be covering that guy.
Ben Chase wins the draw. Quast a little trouble getting it out. The Wildcats on it now. That shot blocked. Picked up by Robinson. Robinson finds a streaking Chase. Down the wing, he'll try to push one to the front of the net. That pass blocked by Hunter Hodgson. And Hodgson now will just clear that puck out. So your point earlier, Brett, this Arizona State forecheck looking a lot more determined than last night. Robinson across the blue line. He'll be the first one to the puck. Sun Devils keep looking to push it into the slot. No one there, however. Marchand backs up, puts on the brakes, gets saucy with it. Olsen through the middle. Robinson just had to deflect that out to avoid a turnover. Wildcats back the other way. Marchand pushes it around. Wildcats first one there. Kate Olsen lays a nice check. Ben Chase helps out. Marchand with the puck, and he'll just send that one down the ice.
Good crowd in here tonight. Again, anytime U of A and ASU lock horns, it's always a sight to behold.
Kylie Ram with some nice skating. Avoided a couple Wildcats. His agility is certainly his strength. Stepping up at the blue line was Palmer as he continues to try to be physical. Kruk and Tillman, the two assistant captains, get it out. Kylie Ram knocks it down. He'll skate it in. Ram cuts in, backs up, sends it opposite point. Kruk can't reach it. Tillman able to keep it in. Kylie Ram down low. First one onto the Wildcats, back up to the point. That shot deflected in front. Tillman throws it back towards the net. Blocked away. Tillman down low, tries to bank it to Ram. Kylie Ram couldn't get it. Kruk keeps it alive, whiffs on the shot. He'll try to send it down low in the corner, and the Wildcats will just get it clear.
Great job by Tillman. I've seen it a couple of times this period as he's covering for his defenseman. When that strong side defenseman goes ahead and pinches in, he's able to go ahead and read and cover that blue line spot.
A strong night so far for Connor Tillman. You love to see it from the first line. White and Phillips play pitch and catch. That puck ends up all the way down to Sepinen. He'll have to skate out and play it. On the half wall, Cooch tries to create a turnover. Wildcats trying to split the D. They'll get it across the blue line. Toe drag around the defense, backhand, and going hard into the net was Malco. Has Malco a nice little move to try to get around Lee.
Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times for Arizona. They've been having some success of using some dekes on the Arizona State defense. And it's important when you're the defenseman of really not looking at the puck. You want to go ahead and look at the crest, look at the chest of the opposing forward that's bearing down in on you in order to not fall for any of those fakes.
That face-off won again by Robinson. Almost a shot, just wide of Ham. Chase moves his feet, feeds Robinson. Robinson absorbs 2 Wildcat forecheckers. Arizona State gains entry. Chase goes around the net, protecting the puck. He'll go back up to the point, no one there, and that'll go all the way down the ice. And plays it around. Kate Olsen has to be careful. Sandoval is coming in with some speed. Robinson turns it over in the neutral zone. The Sun Devils get a partial change. Marchand fresh off the bench. He'll find Olsen. Chase across the blue line. He drops it, absorbs a check. Kylie Ram back to Chase. Back to Ram. Ram up to Olsen at the point. He'll look for a wrister, saved by Sepinen. Chase sends that down low. Quast. He can't hold on to the puck. A nice effort by the Wildcat defense. They'll skate it up and push it in. Williams, the goal scorer. He goes low to high. Cosden sends it back down low. Williams not expecting it, however. Cosden on it at the point again. His shot hits Lowell. Hughes gets through 2. Hits the break, sends it over to Williams. Williams falling off his back foot. His shot can't go. Tillman gains the red line. He'll just chip it in. Kennedy after it. A hard collision in the corner. Arizona State with the puck. Kylie Ram drops it. Palmer, he winds up, and Sepinen, flashing the leather, makes the save.
Good work by both teams. As it's funny, usually you either see one team or the other going back to the bench with them taking some deep breaths, but in that case, it was both teams, as both lines are out there for a long time, and shows how much they're competing tonight out there.
Arizona State electing to keep the same offensive group on the ice. Kylie Ram and Kennedy go in the corner. Ram had it for a second. Wildcats skated out now. A nice stick from Trenton White makes things difficult for the Wildcats. They'll have to skate it in again. Chipping it in behind the defense is Fisher. Shetland gives chase. Tillman on the half wall. Nice little touch pass to Ram. Ram can't protect the puck. Wildcats back in. That shot. Ham comes way out to save it. And with 43.8 on the clock, the Wildcats will have an offensive zone draw.
Good play. I believe that was slack for Arizona as he came back hard on the forecheck. There's a nice breakout pass to Kylie Ram, and Kylie Ram couldn't gain the center ice line, and Arizona went the other way.
Seems to be a little confusion with the Wildcat lines. As they get their troops sorted out. Hughes, fresh off the bench, will look to win it against Chase. Chase gets the win. Arizona State rims it all the way around. Cooch skates it across the blue line. Cooch trying to get around Fisher. A nice stick lift by Fisher. Wildcats bring it back the other way. 30 on the clock. That shot saved by Ham. A nice job by him, not giving up a juicy rebound.
Fortunate for Cooch as he was signaling to that other side defenseman, Steve Olsen, the captain, if they win the draw clean, to go ahead and rim it to his side so Cooch can go ahead and pick it up. And he did almost 3/4 of that. It's not close to hurting. He entered in the offensive zone, and when he beat, he got that puck poked away from him and was unable to get a shot off.
Chase and Hughes lean in again. Chase once again wins the draw. Ben Chase looking good in the faceoff dot right now. As Marchand looks up at the clock, 20 and ticking. He'll send it off the half wall with some extra juice just to make sure it gets out of the zone. Ham will save that dump in attempt. Olsen all the way down the ice. Linesman wave off the icing. That takes a funny deflection. Maybe a quick shot here for Chase. But that will do it for the first period. And the Sun Devils go into the intermission with the lead. Back behind the play, Kate Olsen getting very familiar with a Wildcat player. That's the captain, Jesse Lowell.
Well, no rest for the weary here, Niall. We'll land them off to the after the whistle. And looks like go ahead and prevail there.
And Arizona State will walk into the intermission tonight up 2-1 on the visiting Wildcats. We'll be back in a quick 15 minutes here on ASU ACHA Hockey YouTube.
There's a fire inside and I just can't hide it. There's a fire inside and I just can't fight it. Ooh. You know I'm coming for you. There's a feeling inside, let it take it over. Past is in the past, wipe it off my shoulder. Ooh. You know I'm coming for you. I was born in the river and the river was wild, washed by the water. I've been baptized. Out of the ashes I rise like a phoenix. If you try to arm me back, you better believe that I'm catching on fire. My
On top of the morning, on top of the wave, on top of the team, on top of the days, on top of my purpose. I do, I create. Y'all wanna copy, but we're not the same. Sometimes when it can be dark, sometimes when it can be scary, sometimes you still gotta push on and just do what is necessary. You need that mindset, dog. You're just like a mercenary. You just gotta go push on. You just gotta go and get it. You gotta go be so fly. People around, they asking you why. Yeah, what is the reason you do it? Yeah, what is the reason you even try? It is 'cause I need me.
back in, folks, to the Mountain America Community Iceplex. My name's Niall Cooper. My partner is Brett Vaughn. And Brett, we have seen something tonight that we didn't get to see last night, and that's Arizona State with a lead. Arizona State up 2-1 to start the second here. You might notice a little bit of extra room on the ice. After the conclusion of the first period, the two captains, Lowell and Olson for the Wildcats and Sun Devils respectively, exchanged a few words after the play, and they got coincidentals. They'll sit for 2 minutes. Arizona State can't get that zone entry clean, as they'll get a quick change back behind the play. Hughes splits the defense. Tries to get in behind Marchand. Marchand and Hughes collide, a couple of tall frames. Connor Tillman, a goal tonight, he'll skate it out the puck. Wildcats back in, that shot goes wide. Tillman on the half wall. He'll elect to reverse it back to the defense. Both teams getting a change, at least a partial one at that. Kylie Ram, he's been out on the ice for the whole period so far for Arizona State. That's 1 minute and 20 and counting. He's very tired. He'll look to go straight to the bench for a change. Wildcats, a nice quick little breakout. Slack tries to deke at the blue line, broken up. Overland feeds it down the wing. Around the defense, trying to make a cut towards the front of the net with Sam Myers, as he's had a little bit of swagger about him whenever he's been on the puck tonight. Ben Chase for the Sun Devils back the other way. Chase back up to the point. Palmer waits for some traffic. He'll throw it in front. Saved by Sepinen. Robinson hacks away at the puck. And we are back to even strength now as the coincidentals are over. Olsen fresh out of the box. He'll get on the puck for the Sun Devils. Robinson, the speedster, across the blue line. Gets his head up. Throws it towards the front of the net. And Ben Chase fought through two Wildcats. Almost got a stick on it.
He got wrestled down by Josephson. Maybe Josephson watching a little too much MMA.
Chioka, nice move across the blue line. The Wildcats can't quite get the shot off. Phillips, the lone player for Arizona State, he'll get it in. Sun Devils will look for a change. And Ham will just cover that up.
Pretty even during that 4-on-4 action early in the second period for both teams. Arizona State still carrying in that 1-goal lead, and they're doing a great job of still being aggressive. That time on that last offensive rush, Ben Chase going hard in on the net of Arizona.
Wildcats just chopping that one. They keep it alive at the point. As they operate in the corner, Lee gives chase for Arizona State. Back up at the point, just keeping that one in was Hodgson. Still just in at the blue line. Wildcats try to push it in the middle of the ice. A hard defensive effort breaks that up. As Trenton White laid the body. Forking it in behind the defense, getting after this Descharme. Descharme and Phillips lay the body. Cosden now will send it up the half wall. His pass wouldn't go. And we'll have a whistle here, potentially a hand pass.
Descharme was a guy that we didn't see in last night's hockey game, but he's been looking steady Eddie so far in this contest tonight.
Sun Devils with the last change. We'll get the fresh troops on. Kylie Ram, Tillman, and Kennedy, the forward group. Not a line combination we see too often. And the Sun Devils create a turnover. Tillman chips it in behind the defense. Chioka, a nice quick pass up through the middle. couldn't be handled. Tillman trying to sidestep around the defense. Fisher will just forklift that one out of trouble. Wildcats gain entry. Drop pass. Chioka, the shot! Saved by Ham as Chioka was coming in with speed.
Smart play by Chioka, the defenseman, to recognize there's time and space. And with him joining in the rush, that allowed Lowell to give him a nice drop pass, and he had all the time and space he wanted on that shot on the goaltender, Ham.
Hughes will lean in the circle for the Wildcats. He'll win it. Chioka pump fakes. Sends it down low. Hughes back on it. Hughes up to Chioka. He'll delay. That shot blocked. Stepping in and keeping it alive at the point was Fisher. That puck chopped all the way out. Chioka, the nice up pass to Hughes. Hughes goes east to west. Drop pass to Cosden. He'll gain entry. Cosden puts on the brakes. Elects to reverse it all the way around. First one there's Williams. Williams goes down low. Hughes absorbs a check. Lowell in the corner. And Marchand with the puck now for Arizona State. Marchand moves his feet. Fans on his pass. Turnover. Williams around the defense. Still on the face-off dot. He'll feed Chioka. Chioka operating across the blue line. We'll send it down low. Hughes on it now. Hughes backdoor. Touch pass. Sam with the save. The Wildcats still on it. Sustained zone time here for U of A. As that puck bouncing around just gets out. Cosden turns it over. Kylie Ram back the other way. He'll cut in through the middle of the ice. Long shift for Kylie Ram. He'll wait for some fresh troops. That shot from the point, saved by Sepinen. King on the puck now as the Sun Devils still completing the change. King gets around one. Wildcat. Turnover. Stepping in at the blue line. Marchand around one. In front. Touch pass shot just wide. Arizona State on the puck now in the offensive zone. Marchand from the point. His shot deflects wide. King circles in the corner. King gets laid out by Hughes. The puck was nowhere in sight. The referee raises his arm immediately. And Hughes will go to the box.
Entire group of Arizona Wildcats out there defensively. And Hughes, not sure if it was near the end of his shift or he was just trying to get some payback on King. Ends up going hard in on him on that check. Really just playing the body, not the puck. And it was right in front of the referee, and he's going to call that all day.
Hughes, 6'4", 170, dripping wet. That is a big man to run into. And you can see King was not expecting it whatsoever. And King will be checked out by the trainer off the ice. Meanwhile, the Sun Devils will go to work on their first power play of the night. Marchand over to Robinson. Doesn't like the shot, gives it to Marchand. Wrister loosened the blue paint. Palmer couldn't find it. That clearing attempt knocked down. And Overland on his backhand will send it all the way down the ice.
Credit to Marchand to get the shot through. Palmer, I know he wants to create some commotion in front of the goaltender, but he needs to be alert once that shot comes through to have his stick down to try to put in any rebound like there was there.
Robinson drops it on the option, and the Sun Devils gain entry. Kylie Ram trying to slow things down as he runs into Tillman at the point, and the Wildcats get it cleared.
With this long change, I'd like to see Arizona State be a little more alert once that puck gets dumped down their own zone to take a look to see if there's any Sun Devils on the far blue line to maybe catch Arizona napping on a change.
Robinson not liking what he sees. He'll figure eight. Sun Devils work it east to west. Ram chips it in. That takes a funny bounce off the stanchion. Palmer the first one there. Palmer takes a hard ride from Cosden. Palmer still with the puck. Lowell activates the captain. Will send it all the way down the ice.
There's Kylie Ram. He's trying to yell at his goaltender Ham that, hey, I'm open on this far blue line, but the goaltender looks like he didn't pick up that signal.
Ram frustrated, goes back to the bench for a change. 25 left here on the power play. Kennedy tries to stop up. At the blue line, Olsen just keeps it alive. Cosden now with a chance to clear it. Kept alive by White. White across the blue line. Olsen still on it. Tries to windmill around the Wildcat player. And the final few seconds here will tick off on the power play for Arizona State. White skates across the blue line. The defender takes a hard check in the corner, as that was coming right into our kitchen. Carson Cooch showcasing his edges. The Charm on it now. Throws it in the middle of the ice, no one there. Olsen steps in from the point. Olsen's shot deflects off the glass into the corner. White and Olsen have been out on the ice for a long time for the Sun Devils. Cooch and Chase give chase. Ben Chase still on it. He'll lift a stick. Try to get after the puck. Chioka a chance to get that headman pass out. Wildcats finally get out of their own zone. Around the defense is Swiger. Swiger, however, stripped of the puck. And Arizona State chips it back in, right back the other way of the Sun Devils. Descharme, the second one there. Bill check on Hodgson. As the Sun Devils trying to stay consistent with this forecheck.
Even though they haven't generated much offense, they've been pinning Arizona back in their own zone, and that makes Arizona tired. So once they actually break the puck out, they don't really want to go ahead and attack and go for a change instead.
Myers dicing his way through the neutral zone. Makes his way past 3 Sun Devils as he tries to buy some time for some fresh Wildcats. A big check laid by number 15, Myers again, as he's been all over the ice this shift. Lowell trying to dig it out of his skates. The linesman trying to get out of the way. Arizona State emerging with the puck, and they'll just rim it in. A chance now for Phillips. A puck squirting away off of the half wall. And as you mentioned, Brett, not a whole lot of shots to show, but the Sun Devils just hemming the Wildcats in their own zone consistently right now.
What we talked about in that first period, once you start finishing checks on your opponent, they're going to not want to handle that puck as long as they usually do and turn it over instead.
Kylie Ram blows a tire in the corner. Marchant steps in from the point, and that will be a hand pass.
Unfortunate for Kylie Ram, as he looked like he might have had a step on the Arizona defenseman, but just ends up hitting a rut in the ice as we're midway through the second period and the ice has already gotten chewed up a little bit.
And Brett, if you could describe the ice in front of us to the viewers, would you say this is a Jackson Pollock we're looking at with all the cuts in the ice?
More of an Andy Warhol, but either way, it's tough to skate on.
Sun Devils block that pass. Kylie Ram going down the same wing. Alexis time to cut into the middle. He'll buy some time, throws one on. Seppin in the save. He couldn't control the rebound. Olsen, however, unable to find it for Arizona State. Sun Devils right back the other way. Kennedy backhands it over to Kylie Ram. Kennedy taking a hard ride for his trouble. Kylie Ram at the point. Marchand not able to get there in time. And Marchand and Alexis just ripped that one in. Just past the halfway point of the game, the Sun Devils still holding on to this 2-1 lead as the Wildcats go for the Hail Mary play. Unsuccessfully, somehow they get it on it still. Hughes, drop pass. That shot goes high and wide off the glass. Chase trying to seal the wall. Hughes still on it. Thrown towards the front of the net. No one there for the Wildcats. Robinson gets on his horse. Robinson with speed down the wing. He'll cut up across. He had the one-timer with Quas. And a quick stick defensively breaks it up for the Wildcats. Back the other way. That shot on saved by Ham. Puck loose in the corner. Picked up by Rossi. Rossi, the lone goal scorer tonight so far for the Wildcats. As he emerges with the puck on the half wall. Stops up. Looks for a short angle shot. Nothing there. At the point, kept in by Overland. He'll send it down low. A nice check by White. Strips the man from the puck. Quast on it now. Feeds Robinson. Robinson can chip it in.
Fortunate for Robinson, he had a step, maybe 2 steps on the Arizona defenseman but he ended up deciding to go for the pass instead. I would like to see him drive hard to the net as he had a lane with how fast he was going.
That puck almost into the Sun Devil bench. Overland now will chip it on straight to Ham, and he'll cover.
Even though ASU has no goal to show for it, you could sense that the ice has been almost tilted in Arizona's end as they've been having to put up with the pressure from Arizona State on the forecheck. This might be their first or second offensive zone draw of the period.
Good note by our analyst extraordinaire. Linesman leans in, drops the puck, the Sun Devils win it. Kruk gets on his horse behind the net, beaten out to the puck by Sandoval. Friesen gives chase, that puck comes way out to the point. Playing a check was King. Good to see him back on the ice. King lays a check, but he gets the worst of it. The physicality continuing. Sashing through the defense. A shot on, blockered away. Rebound, ripped on, another save. Still on it from the right point, blocked away by Connor Kruk. A big block by the assistant captain. Wildcats smelling blood in the water. The Sun Devils just trying to get it out. That puck will just get in the neutral zone. Wyatt Palmer now calls his own number. He'll skate all the way down the ice. Palmer in around the defense. Palmer in the middle. And he loses the handles at the last second. Ziegler will just chip it down. Sun Devils still on it. Kylie Ram gets the stick chopped out of his hand. That'll be a slashing call forthcoming to the Wildcats. Tillman through the defense. Looks for a quick shot on. That goes just wide. Sepinen will cover, and the Sun Devils will go back on the power play.
Lots of recap in those past couple of shifts. Arizona State doing a great job as a Wyatt Palmer. When he was back in his own zone, he decided to not force the breakout pass. He took some time, and then he allowed himself to skate it out of his own zone. And we've seen him a couple of moves where he just goes ahead and takes on the defenseman, and he has some good handles, but then he just overhandled just a little too much as he was about to take the shot.
2 minutes for slashing.
And the slashing call on Kylie Ram allows Arizona State to go on the power play.
Marchand fakes, gets it to Tillman. Back to Marchand, a little bit in his feet. That shot goes banging off of the boards. Lowell skated out now. Lowell, the speedster, gets him past one Sun Devil. In around a second, as he meets Marchand, Lowell giving a hard check. Still eating away some clock. It's Marchand who emerges with the puck. Down the wing, Tillman across the blue line, stops up. Finds Marchand through traffic. Sepinen the save. Palmer can't get the rebound. Palmer in the blue paint is getting hammered away by the Wildcat defense as he and Hunter Hodgson exchange pleasantries.
Definitely getting the crowd into it here at Mountain America Community Iceplex as Palmer, who always takes up real estate in front of the opposing netminder on the power play, got tangled up with Hodgson for Arizona, and we'll see both of those players go into the box.
Palmer joined with, it looked like Josephson as he was going to the bench. And Brett, it's going to be a casualty of war. Every time you're the man in front of the net, eventually you're going to get knocked into the goalie. Hunter Hodgson did not like Palmer falling into Sepinen. And right now we see one Sun Devil in the box and two Wildcats in the box.
Arizona minor penalty number 10, Hunter Hodgson.
So it's going to be coincidental minors. So it looks like it's going to still stay a 5-on-4 power play, and head coach for Arizona State Austin Klein's trying to bargain with the linesman that the faceoff should be in the offensive zone for Arizona State, but he's not going to win that one.
Head coach Austin Klein, I believe, was on the same wavelength as you, partner, as he was giving the linesman a piece of his mind. We play on. Tillman being ridden hard. Kylie Ram emerges with it on his backhand. One-timer. Seppinen with the glove save. Kennedy operating down low, finds Kylie Ram. Ram up to Tillman, he rips one, Seppinen the save. Loose in front, Kylie Ram can get the shot off. Robinson to Ram, one-timer, Seppinen the save. Arizona State pressing on this power play, 43 left as they go low to high. Marchand over to Robinson, he'll walk it in. Tillman, one-timer save by Seppinen. Marchand walks it in now, he'll rip one, he scores! Robinson knocks Marchand down in celebration, and Arizona State is up 3-1.
You can feel that goal bubbling like an earthquake, as it was Marchand, Kylie Ram, Robinson, almost every player on the ice got a great scoring opportunity. Seppinen standing on his head, and finally it ended up being Marchand to put that one home.
Marchand with goals in consecutive nights for Arizona State. The first 2 goals of the season for Marchand, and it couldn't have come on a bigger occasion this weekend against U of A. Wildcats trying to get back on the offensive, as it's been all Arizona State this middle frame. Robinson can't clear it out. Both teams digging away at the blue line for it. And here comes Hughes. Hughes in behind the defense. He'll rip one short side that goes high. Chioka on the half wall. Poked away, kept alive. Hughes on it. Hughes loses the handle temporarily. In the corner, a big check laid by Lowell. Chase slow to get up. The Sun Devils back the other way. Olsen throws one on, deflects high. Chase coming in from the blue line. Back the other way. The Wildcats. Robinson, some nice defensive work by him. And Arizona State brings it back the other way. Sun Devils trying to build on the momentum of the power play goal. They'll turn it over as they go for a change back behind the play. Myers across the blue line. Hughes on it now on his backhand. He'll protect. Hughes drops it. Wanted to find Chioka, who is activating down low. The Sun Devils will go for a clear and only a partial change. Ham settles that down for Lee. Lee up to Tillman. Tillman fresh off the bench. He'll play the possession game. Feeds Trenton White. White off the half wall, wanted Kennedy. Chioka read it. Knocked it down like a free safety. And Ham will cover that one up.
Some big, great end-to-end going in on both sides as both teams trading chances. And Ben Chase ended up taking a really hard check by Lowell of Arizona as the pace of play and the physicality is really starting to pick up here.
Sun Devils getting some fresh troops on the ice. A long shift hemmed in their own end. One of the best shifts we've seen in this middle period for the Wildcats. Palmer sends a knuckle puck wide. Rossi can't clear it. Arizona State back the other way. Palmer on it, looking for the shot. They score! That shot was deflected in front. Palmer celebrates, and the Sun Devils are up 4-1.
Not sure who ended up getting it. I thought maybe Kennedy, the forward, might have gotten a piece of that, but either way, it sounded like the initial shot from Palmer took a hop, and Arizona State hungry on that forecheck, and they end up going ahead and picking up that goal as Palmer jumped in the play as a defenseman on the weak side, uncovered that all day to get the shot.
And how about a tale of two nights, Brett? Last night we saw the University of Arizona strike early and often in the second period to expand their lead. Tonight it's the Sun Devils doing the same thing to them.
It has been, and you can sense it too. Arizona State unlucky they haven't been able to really tally it up on the scoreboard, but finally their hard work's been paying off, and it's now being rewarded.
Sun Devils with a big statement period here in a big game for them as they've been reeling after losses consecutive weekends to Utah and Colorado State. Hughes peeks around the defense, protects the puck, gets it back up to the point. Chioka deflected into the slot, and a nice little backhand clear will go on Sepinen, no icing.
Really, really fast period, not too many whistles. Again, end-to-end action. If you're just tuning in, it's been a great contest.
A great contest indeed. We expected nothing less coming into this game tonight. Sun Devils diagonally send that down the ice. Will it settle? It will, no icing. Cooch strips the puck from the defense, lays a check. Robinson on it now. Chase was dashing through the middle. Robinson now finds Marchand. He'll walk it in. Wrist on Sepinen. A huge save to deny Marchand his second of the period. .115 on the clock. Chase in the corner. Some nice forechecking. He'll send it back up to the point, but it was vacated by White. White now will send it down the ice. That pass not connecting, and an icing call assessed here against the Sun Devils.
Carson Cooch that time for Arizona State. He's been in and out of the lineup all season, but he's played both games this weekend, and he's been a key cog for Arizona State, especially on that forward check as he was working hard. Ended up colliding with a couple Arizona players. That allowed a good scoring chance to happen.
Ben Chase wins another face-off draw. He might be perfect tonight, Brett.
1 minute remaining in the period.
Don't put me on the stand, but he has been excellent tonight in the face-off dot. Sun Devils touch up the puck, and we have a penalty being called, a hooking call.
Looks like it's going to be Ben Chase possibly heading to the box. He got his stick parallel, and any time that happens when you're trying to dislodge a puck from the opposing team, you're usually going to get called for it. So unfortunate for Ben Chase, as Arizona State had a lot of momentum going.
A good time if you had to give up a power play, Brett, to the other team, as we're inside the final 60 seconds here. 50.8 exactly left. Wildcats will look to try to get something going before the end of the period. Chioka keeps it alive. His shot blocked by Lowell. That goes up into the netting and should be
51 seconds remaining.
coming out of the offensive zone.
Your Sun Devils are on the penalty kill.
The linesmen think better of it. Offensive zone draw here for the Wildcats. Sun Devils will clear it all the way down the ice. .30 seconds left in the second period. Chioka drops it to Williams. Williams feeds Lowell. He'll cut in past one. Kennedy knocks the puck away briefly. Williams still on it. He'll go down low as Lowell getting up from the ice. Hughes circling the wagons, gets it to Williams. Back to Hughes. He'll make a move to the front of the net, whacking away. Arizona State gets a clear. That will get in the neutral zone. And as the final few seconds tick off here, Arizona State with a great second period,
Your Sun Devils 4.
and they have a 4-1 lead.
The period.
Absolutely, Arizona State, maybe their best period of the weekend, as they were finally able to put a few away. And it hasn't been just one player, it's been contributions from everybody on the ice, really making it tough for Arizona to break out of their own zone, thus allowing a lot of offensive chances to come to fruition.
And both teams go to their locker rooms.
059.
And we will be back here in a quick 15 minutes. State leads 4-1 on ASU ACHA Hockey YouTube.
Anybody listening? We're gonna paint this town red. Did you hear what I said? Can I have your attention? Anybody listening? We're gonna paint this town red. Did you hear what I said? Look at me now, look at me now, check me out. Look at me now, look at me now, check me out.
Welcome back in, folks, to the Mount America Community Iceplex here in Tempe, Arizona. My name is Niall Cooper. I'm here with Brett Vaughn. And Brett, we are looking forward to the final 20 minutes here in Tempe. The Sun Devils really coming out with one of the best periods we've seen them display all season.
Impressive performance in that middle stanza, and it's going to be important for them to get this one over the finish line for Arizona. They're going to have some adversity, so it'll be interesting to see how Arizona plays when they really start to open up and be aggressive on the offensive end.
Both teams eager to get underway here in the third period. Phillips, the centerman for Arizona State. Hughes, the centerman for the Wildcats, and Phillips wins the draw. Arizona State still shorthanded, will send it all the way down the ice.
As you alluded to it earlier, Niall, in the last period, it's always tough to finish off these power plays and carry them over after an intermission.
That pass off the mark. Hughes picks it up, however. Hughes and Chioka play pitch and catch. Back to Hughes. He'll go down low to Williams. Olsen blocking the passing lane. Up to Chioka. Chioka steps in. That one goes whistling wide. Rebound, and Tam makes the save.
Liked how aggressive Ham was as he was able to not let that puck up for grabs, and he goes ahead and just snatches it himself. Similar to how I usually get my lunch money.
I know you were always the first one in line at the cafeteria back in the day, Brad. Trying to get the clear off the draw was Kylie Rand, kept in by Hughes. Hughes steps into one. That goes whistling just wide. The Wildcats will have to reset. A turnover. Kennedy on it now. Kennedy, quick shot, saved by Sepinen. As he had a golden look right in front of the net, shorthanded. 5 seconds left here on the power play for the Wildcats. A final power play shot. That goes whistling just wide. And Chase out of the box.
All in all, a good penalty kill for Arizona State.
Wildcats across the line. Myers trying to dipsy-doodle around Palmer. Myers still after it, on it now. Myers, the shot, he scores! Sam Myers all over the ice, and he makes it a 4-2 game here early in the third period.
Unfortunate for Arizona State, they had such a great penalty kill going, and once they got back to 5-on-5 play, they had a tough time trying to break out of their own zone. Wasn't the cleanest, and that puck popped right out to Myers, and he was able to put that one away.
Myers with a little pep in his step. Was Johnny on the spot there?
Sam Myers.
Myers right back at it on the wing. It's the same forward group for the Wildcats staying on the ice.
Time of the goal, 18:31 remaining.
Arizona silencing the crowd here a little bit at the Community Iceplex. A good turnout once again tonight. As it's a big night in Tempe, Arizona. Big weekend, I should say, for both the NCAA and the club programs. NCAA team getting a huge win in overtime last night against number 2 Denver. Sun Devils trying to get a huge win of their own this weekend.
Some might say the college hockey capital of the world this weekend, as it's really cool here they have on the campus of Tempe. They have Boulder Arena, and then attached to it is where we are currently at the Community Iceplex. Very cool complex.
Myers once again wanted to cut into the middle of the ice. Broken up. The Wildcats will have to chip it back in. That hard rim around. Cam could knock it down. Palmer trying to get it out. Quast comes in. The Wildcats seal the boards. Wildcats still on it, walking the line. Soft little pass into the corner. Just out of the reach of Overland. Chase now. Seals a man. Palmer comes in, lays a big check. Referee with his hand up. That shot goes whistling just wide. Rossi back up to the point. Overland didn't have a shot. Sends it down low. Josephson back to the point. Josephson will walk in the middle. Looking for the shot. Nothing going. Sends it back over to Overland at the left point. Rossi walks it. Drops it. Josephson. Right back up to the top. Just keeping it alive as Quast had a stick on it. Into the middle now, quick shot. Ham comes out to play it. The Sun Devils knock it out, but not out of the zone. Possession not deemed to have been played there by the Sun Devils. Arizona throws one on, just wide of the net. Rossi back to Overland. A 6-on-5 right now for U of A. Rossi at the half wall, down low now to Erickson. Kruk giving chase. Kylie Ram, Chase touches it, and we'll finally have a call. Roughing's the call. An interesting call, Brett, as we had one referee down low right in front of the players that collided. He didn't deem anything ill will there, but there was the back referee who actually made the call.
And Palmer was that third man as he was trying to get that puck out of the scrum. Ends up being too overly aggressive, and what a start for Arizona to this period. They're able to get a quick goal. Now they're back on the power play.
Phillips wins the draw for Arizona State. Olsen can't handle it in the corner. Wildcats on the puck. Chioka walks in, rips one. Ham makes the save. Williams, his pass a little slow going. Hughes keeps it alive. Williams, the shot goes high and wide. Swiger, he'll drop it at the point for Chioka. Chioka wanted Hughes in front. That's blocked away. Still on it is Swiger. Swiger, no look pass. The shot saved by Ham. Arizona State gets a clear. Wildcats right back in the offense zone. Another big check laid by Cooch. Kennedy has a chance to get in behind the defense. A nice back check by Myers. Kennedy's still on it. The shot saved by Sepinen, and he'll cover.
Great job by that forward tandem. Cooch near the end of his shift didn't give up on that puck battle, and that allowed Kennedy to pick it up. And he's able to drive in hard on Sepinen, making the goaltender to face a few shots as his team was on the power play.
Kylie Ram leans in. He'll win it, get it back to the point. White electing to eat a little bit of clock here as he skates it back and sends it all the way down the ice. Linesman busting a move to get out of the way of that dumping.
Thought that was Mark Wahlberg down there as he was making a few moves in the corner.
Chase Ham can't play it. Trenton White hacks at it. Myers on the puck now. Myers sauces it back to the point. So that shot sticked away, waffle boarded away by Ham. Arizona trying to reverse it all the way to that right point. Myers keeps it alive. Myers down low to Shetland. Rossi back to Shetland. Up to the point now as they work it around the umbrella. Malco on it at the top. They'll throw it in front, looking for the deflection. Saved by Ham. Kylie Ram comes in, and he'll send it all the way down the ice.
Alert play by Kylie Ram to notice that a rebound was just sitting there waiting for anybody to pick it up, and he was able to go ahead and collect that one and throw it all the way down and kill the rest of this penalty off.
5-on-5 hockey here for the Sun Devils as they bend but don't break against the power play for the Wildcats. Wildcats turn over in the neutral zone. Phillips lays a check, and that will be another penalty assessed here against the Sun Devils.
Looks to be a cross check as both players got tangled up and deemed to be that Phillips illegally impeded the Arizona player. And if you're the team that's ahead in a hockey game, you want to really mind your P's and Q's because the referees are looking for any opportunity that if there's something that they deem illegal to call it. And so for Arizona State, they really need to try to clean up. It's hard to do so in this rivalry game, and you want to keep that edge on the physical end of things.
Phillips not arguing the call whatsoever as he goes to the box. Marchand working away at the forecheck of two Wildcats. They will get the puck. Hughes, Chioka. Through traffic, that's blocked by Chase. He felt that one. Chase trying to get back up to Chioka. He'll drop it to Williams, over to Hughes. Chioka at the top of the umbrella. He wants Hughes to play it down low. Hughes gives it back to Chioka. Over to Hughes. They do go down low. Williams and Hughes switch. Down low to Hughes. He has a lane to the front of the net. Lowell couldn't get a shot on. Marchand on his backhand forks it all the way down the ice.
Marchand was able to use his great edge work with his skating ability to be able to go ahead and cut down that passing lane in the nick of time with his stick blade.
Chioka, nice move around the defense. Chase Ham with a huge save as Chioka was in all alone. From the point, blocked by Palmer. Still on it now, Chioka, sauce it in front, loose, Williams, back into the crease, Ham can't find it. Myers, over to Chioka, he can't handle the pass, and Arizona State gets the clear.
What an effort by Kennedy to be able to use all of his 6-foot frame of being able to get that puck cleared.
36 and change left here on the power play. Sun Devils trying to get a second consecutive penalty kill as they eat the clock in the corner. Cade Olson pushes himself up against the boards. 3 Wildcats come in, they'll dig it out. Shetland just out of the reach of his frame, and that goes all the way down the ice.
Arizona State's defense was caught puck watching again as Chioka, when he came in into the offensive end, was able to do some fancy stick work and get that breakaway opportunity, but Ham, amazing stop.
Cade Olson just sidesteps a big check by Lowell. Those two have been very familiar so far tonight. Marchand across the blue line, all the way behind the net. The backhand drops it to Kylie Ram. Kylie Ram sheds one check, one-timer by Tillman. He whiffs on it from the left faceoff duck. Tillman goes across the blue line. Olson can't corral it. Tillman breaks it up, and Olson settles it back down.
That was great cycle work by Arizona State in the offensive zone as they were able to create a great scoring chance, just Tillman couldn't get his stick on that puck.
Kylie Ram picks up the pass from Tillman. He'll wrist one on Sepinen. Can't corral the rebound. And the Wildcats will send it all the way down the ice. That will be an icing call.
Sun Devils responded. They killed off that power play opportunity for Arizona. And there's a couple of good scoring chances generated by that new look line with Kennedy, Tillman, and Kylie Ram. Just unlucky to not score.
Friesen, King, and Moyer on the ice. King on his strong side, looks to get the win. He has some winger help. The puck's still loose. Arizona State, they'll whip that one wide. Wildcats will skate it out. Hughes dishes it over to the wing. Hook back towards Hughes. He couldn't handle it. Erickson and Slack apply the pressure on the forecheck. Sun Devils turn it over. Cosden wanted to skate it in himself there. Arizona State keen to just chip the puck out whenever they get the chance. Still 10 minutes, 35 seconds left here in the third period. The Sun Devils nurse a 2-goal lead. That shot goes way up into the roof. Back behind the play, Boyer. Down.
The grindstone and try to leave it in your hands.
Chioka shot blocked, and grimacing after that block was number 14, Quast. Marchand reverses it around to Robinson. He has to act quickly. Without a stick, but keeping it in is Overland. Marchand trying to chip it around. Myers with the puck now on his backhand. Chase skates it ahead. Chase going east to west. His pass wouldn't connect. Marchand on it again. Right up the middle to Robinson. He starts moving his feet. Gets in behind the defense. Coming in with some speed just past the puck. The Sun Devils almost forced in the middle. Ben Chase fell down. He's on it now. Ben Chase rips one down low. Robinson can't corral it. Cooch after it. But it's the Wildcats who just get it out. Sun Devils chip it right back in. Cooch, first forward in on the forecheck. As we see head coach Austin Klein rolling all 4 lines right now.
And it'll be important too, as if you can get those fresh bodies out there each time. Arizona's going to be shortening shifts, trying to get their top guys out, maybe a little more tired.
A nice move in behind the defense. All alone, the shot saved by Ham. As it was Brian Erickson with speed, deking his way around the defense. In front, Ham makes another reaction save. Erickson, 2 great looks on this shift. Phillips with speed, back the other way. He takes a hard ride in the corner. Can't corral the puck. Cosden straight up to the middle of the ice. He'll chip it right onto Ham. Ham, a little trouble with it. Cosden whacks away. That puck squirts all the way around. Erdman with speed, trying to get the clear. Right up the middle of the ice. That'll go just far enough. The Wildcats have to touch up. Tillman on his backhand. In front. The shot save as Sepinen squeezes the right arm pad. Descharme had a good look.
Nice job by Tillman to be able to draw the defense to him and get that puck over to Descharme, but Chase Ham, a few big stops, really bouncing back from that performance we saw in last night's contest, as he's been keeping his team nursing that 2-goal lead.
Wildcats pick it up off the draw. They'll skate it ahead. Lowell eats a check. Tillman can't slow it down. From the point, a shot up into the netting. Both teams really getting their cardio in tonight, Brad.
Absolutely, as we're just shy of midway through the ACHA season. And so at this point, fitness shouldn't be an issue. And both teams have been still putting the pedal to the metal in terms of the effort department tonight.
Chioka, one-timer blocked by Tillman. Sun Devils doing a great job blocking those point shots. Hughes drops it. White for the Sun Devils comes in, seals the wall. Puck finally squirts out. Push to Ham, and he'll cover up.
Both of these teams will be playing each other before the end of the semester, as they'll be playing down in Tucson. And so it's important for both teams to still try and leave an imprint on each other of knowing that it's going to be a tough contest when they go to battle.
Sun Devils win it, send it all the way down the ice. Connor Tillman, first one there. Tillman evades the defense as the Sun Devils get into the offense zone to operate. Tillman being hounded defensively. Olsen has to step up at the point to keep it in. Wildcats across the line, waffle board into the corner. Olsen up to Tillman now. Tillman tries to poke it ahead. Kennedy not there. Marchand steps in at the blue, can't get the puck. Myers on it. As Marchand lays a check. Myers had his head up, saw fresh troops coming, waited out. Now into the middle of the ice, sidestepping around the defense. Ham squeezes the arm. The puck gets through, just wide of the net. Lowell through 3 Sun Devils in the middle of the ice. The puck's still loose. The shot through traffic. Ham never saw it. Kylie Ram now in his skates. He can't take it out. A heavy stick by Lowell keeps possession. Lowell back to Chioka. Swiger knocks down Olsen. No calls coming in. The shot just wide from Chioka. Chioka sends it down low. Lowell after it. Erickson and Cosden keep it alive. As the puck rolls over Olsen's stick, Sun Devils will send that down for an icing.
Arizona's turned up the heat a little bit this past minute of play, as Arizona State had to dump that puck out to just relieve the pressure for a little bit, although that tired group of Sun Devils will still have to stay out there.
Head coach Chad Berman calling out some instructions from the bench. Erickson with a little grin. Erickson in front as he pokes away at it. Boss now, a chance to get it out. And it was the second effort by Kennedy that does get that out. And and the Sun Devils can finally get a change.
Much needed clear as Arizona looking like they're going to possibly get one soon.
Palmer drops it to Kruk. Over to Chase. He'll settle it. That looked like it left the zone. Linesman says it's still alive. Wildcats play on. Kruk gets into it in the corner with Rossi. Rossi on his backhand. Chase gives him a little bit of trouble as Chase skates after the puck. First one there's Overland. Chase trying to lift his stick. Overland gets it all the way around to his D partner Hodgson. That chip in goes straight to Palmer, and he has a little bit of time. Palmer feeds Robinson. He'll touch it in. The Sun Devils go for a change. Robinson a big check, and no one there for Arizona State as they played it in the middle of the slot. Wildcats in onside. Friesen, first one there, the loose puck, but he turns it over. Stepping into a shot, blocked away. Now Friesen with speed across the blue line. He has one to beat. Friesen on his backhand, one-timer by Boyer. Saved by Sepinen. In the slot, whacking away at it was King. That puck works its way back up to the point. On end right now, Lee has to be careful. Williams over to the faceoff dot. He finds Hughes as the Sun Devils turn it over at the blue. Hughes in front. Ham the save. Loose. Whacked away. Ham another save. As Myers was there looking for his second. And we have a stoppage. I believe maybe just a high touch here, Brett.
Yeah, it looks like it. The faceoff's going to be out of Arizona State's end, and that was a crazy turn of events there on that shift for the bottom line for Arizona State. As looked like Friesen almost gave away a goal, and then he somehow was able to generate a goal on the other end.
The action non-stop here tonight at the Mountain America Community Iceplex. As Arizona pushing hard with 4 minutes left here in the game to try and tie it up. That shot blocked away. Sam Myers back up to the point. Marchand elects to rip it around, kept in. Swiger finds Myers. Myers and Swiger still on it. That shot, sharp angle, save picked up by Olsen. Kept in. Swiger on his backhand, drops it to Myers. Myers absorbs a check from Olsen. Coming in now to dig it out is Choka. Choka and Myers swap spots as they try to work it out. Olsen digging away. Kylie Ram was also there, and Arizona State gets clear. Turnover by Sepinen. Kylie Ram, a good heads-up play by him to pick it up. Across the blue line, that shot in front, Sepinen gloves it down.
It'll be important for Arizona State with his 3 minutes and change left in the third period to really do their best in terms of communication in their own zone. With Arizona most likely going to be possessing that puck as they try to come back in this hockey game. They've had a lot of success working beneath the goal line, and Arizona State needs to do a better job of communicating who's going to be covering guys in front of the net behind them.
Sun Devils win the draw. Lowell takes a tumble. Sun Devils work it down low. Ben Chase in the corner. Sends it over to Quast. Another scrum ensues as Fisher seals the wall. Fisher and Quast just trying to establish possession of the puck. Chase in there, hacking away at it as Chase gets knocked to his knees. Quast back on it. Sun Devils just eating away clock. Turnover, Quast the shot, Sepinen save. Heads up play to get it to his D partner. In the neutral zone, Kruk's pass wouldn't go. Palmer dealing with a bobbling puck as Lowell comes in on the forecheck. Sun Devils passing not too crisp right now, and that'll be an offensive zone draw off the ice.
It'll be interesting down two for Arizona to see what head coach Chad Berman's going to be doing right now. Sepinen is still in his net as we have 2 minutes and change left in the hockey game.
And Brett, just as you alluded to it, Chad Berman gets up on the bench and asks for a timeout.
Timeout, Arizona.
He senses the urgency, as do you. A big opportunity coming for the Wildcats. They haven't been as dominant in the faceoff dot as we saw them last night. But if there's ever a time for Arizona to win a faceoff draw, it's going to be right here.
It will, as that was an unfortunate play for Arizona State to not have a clean breakout, because this allows an offensive zone draw for Arizona to cook up something that they can make a quick play off of the faceoff for either a one-timer opportunity or maybe to work and cycle down low and generate a chance that way.
It'll be interesting to see if Chad Berman decides to pull Sepinen. With 2:06 left, there's not a whole lot of time. They need 2 goals. If they can get a face-off draw win here, they can really establish some good zone time. But it looks like Sepinen's going to go back to his own net. Meanwhile, if you're the Sun Devils, what are you looking to do here?
It'll be important to win this initial draw. If you can't, make sure Arizona's kept to the outside, the perimeter of your zone, to not allow any grade A scoring chances.
Hughes and Robinson lean in. Robinson, a big win. He'll send it down the ice off the glass. Sepinen forced to play it, no icing. Lowell pushes it up. Williams in the middle, wanted to Lowell. Kate Olsen knocked it down, sends it down the ice, and that should be an icing.
It'll be interesting to see who stays out for Arizona State, as Robinson did a great job on that initial zone draw. Looks to be Kylie Ram now in the circle for ASU. Again, another crucial draw.
Kylie Ram, aggressive in the circle. Linesman asking for some time. Ram digs in, down on one knee. He gets it to his winger. That's Olsen that comes in. Olsen softly off the half wall. Lowell knocks it down for the Wildcats. Lowell can't corral that pass. Shioka soccers it up to his stick. Wildcats are going to have to tag up here at the blue line. They gain entry, dump it in. Lowell, first one there. He works it away from Kylie Ram, off the glass. Kennedy sticks away at it, and here comes Connor Tillman. Tillman down the left wing, delays, blows a tire. Tillman a little slow to get up. Wildcats back in the offensive zone with 60 seconds left. Wildcats touch up Hughes. Down on the weak side, goes through his legs, to his forehand. A big check laid by Marchand. Maybe the biggest checks we've seen him lay tonight in terms of implication.
That's important because it looks like Hughes was able to get around his defensive partner, Olsen, and Marchand. When you're that weak side defenseman, if you're able to, you have a great angle to lay the body, and that's what Marchand just did.
Ben Chase leans in against Swiger. Swiger won it, but Kate Olsen the first one there. At the point, Fisher can't keep it in. Robinson skates it down for the Sun Devils. Robinson, a quick shot on. Second in the save. In the corner, Quas applying the pressure. 30 seconds left. Myers gets past 2. Kept in by the Wildcats. Skating in the corner, giving Chase a slack. In the middle of the ice, no one there. Fisher diving to try to keep it in. Ben Chase, however, able to send that down the ice. Myers gets his head up. Silky move past 1. Ben Chase comes in. Pickpockets him. And as the horn sounds to end this game, Arizona State with a huge victory as the bench leaves to mob Chase Ham. And Arizona State needed this one in the worst way.
Big response for everybody not just the goaltender Ham, but of course the guys that were playing in front of him tonight in a much more inspired performance that we saw here in Tempe.
And both teams right now will meet at the center of the ice for the time-honored tradition of the handshake.
I know it's a custom in hockey, especially at the ACHA level, to do the handshakes, but with this being a rivalry game, this might be the most respect we see both teams show each other this weekend.
And for all the physicality that we saw this weekend, both teams will get a nice handshake in, go to their locker rooms, as U of A will get ready to board their bus back to Tucson. Folks, we'll bring you in here as the players salute the fans still in attendance here at the Mountain America Community Iceplex. I'm Niall Cooper. I'm here with Brett Vaughn. Brett, a huge game tonight for Arizona State. We knew what they needed to do. You spoke to it in the pregame, and it seemed like they really took what you had to say to heart. They played a great game tonight.
Absolutely. They were very clean with their breakout tonight, but also, too, they were making hard plays with the puck. They were going in, not trying to make those blind passes, just throw it in front, generate good scoring chances, and it paid off for them tonight.
They generated a lot of good chances. Second period, especially for the Sun Devils, I thought was key tonight. What did you see from them that really allowed them to take control of this game?
It was their forecheck. They had it at the start of the drop of the whistle tonight against Arizona. They were the first ones to the puck, finishing off their checks, and that generated scoring chances and allowed Arizona to be a little too loose with the puck, trying to get rid of it before they take that check.
And the Sun Devils, a huge performance tonight, getting a win when they really needed it. Brett, there's a lot of places you can look for the player of the game tonight, but who are you going to go with?
Honorable mention for me, number 29, Chase Ham, did a great job of bouncing back after he got pulled last night. But for me, the player of the game tonight was number 23, Wyatt Palmer. He was mixing it up, was always finishing his checks, and I think that helped carry that momentum for ASU. Once they conceded in that first period, they were able to still keep their wits about them and keep that momentum going in their direction, and Palmer was one of the carriers of that momentum for Arizona State tonight.
A lot of big players for the Sun Devils tonight. Palmer leading the way from the back end, doing it all. Well, folks, we thank you for tuning in so much for this great weekend of hockey, and we also like to thank a few special people who make this broadcast possible each and every night. Our statistician tonight was Sharon Cooper. Our studio producer back in Network Central was the one and only Johnny V. And our producer in-house was, as always, the extraordinary Dr. Ben Smith. For my partner, Brett Vaughn, I am Niall Cooper, reminding you one final time of the score tonight. Arizona State 4, the visiting Wildcats 2. We will see you next time here on ASU ACHA Hockey YouTube.
Smoke up, gas in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't clutch the button. Never in the block with the yacht for events. Skin kept close to the button on them with the tips on 10. Back in the back, that's on tap. Ready to go and jump out. Right side, it came. It came back, this lifestyle had me wrong. Woke up and then I kicked up, I turned ghost on them, I'm gone. Kicks on and I'm gone. Head missed and I dipped and shit. Clock that, it got long. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims, don't stop. Watch the in. Never in the block with the up for events. Skin kept close, could you put on them with the tips on 10. Back in the back, that's on tap. Ready to go and jump in. Right side, king. Right side, the king. Right side, it king. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't clutch the in. Never in the block with the up for events. Skin kept close, could you put on them with the tips on 10. Back in the back, that's on tap. Ready to go and jump out. Right side, it came. Right side. Kicks on and I'm good. Pitched up on my own. Right side, it came back. This lifestyle had me wrong. Woke up and then I kicked up. I turned ghost on them, I'm gone. Kicks on and I'm gone. Head missed and I dipped and shit. Clock that, it got long. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims, don't stop. Watch the in. Never in the block with the up for events. Skin kept close, could you put on them with the tips on 10. Back in the back, that's on tap. Ready to go and jump in. Right side, king. Right side, the king. Right side, it king. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't clutch the in. Never in the block with the up for events. Skin kept close, could you put on them with the tips on 10. Back in the back, that's on tap. Ready to go and jump out. Right side, it came. Right side. Kicks on and I'm good. Pitched up on my own. Right side, it came back. This lifestyle had me wrong. Woke up and then I kicked up. I turned ghost on them, I'm gone. Kicks on and I'm gone. Head missed and I dipped and shit. Clock that, it got long. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims, don't stop. Watch the in. Never in the block with the up for events. Skin kept close to be putting on them with the tips on 10. Back in the back, that's on tap. Ready to go and jump in. Right side, king. Right side, the king. Right side, the king. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't clutch the in. Never in the block with the up for events. Skin kept close to be putting on them with the tips on 10. Back in the back, that's on tap. Ready to go and jump out. Right side, it came. Right side. Kicks on and I'm good. Pitched up on my own. Right side, it came back. This lifestyle had me wrong. Woke up and then I kicked up. I turned ghost on them, I'm gone. Kicks on and I'm gone. Head missed and I dipped and shit. Clock that, it got long. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims, don't stop. Watch the in. Never in the block with the up for events. Skin kept close to be putting on them with the tips on 10. Back in the back, that's on tap. Ready to go and jump in. Right side, king. Right side, the king. Right side, it king. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't clutch the in. Never in the block with the up for events. Skin kept close to be putting on them with the tips on 10. Back in the back, that's on tap. Ready to go and jump out. Right side, it came. Right side. Kicks on and I'm good. Pitched up on my own. Right side, it came back. This lifestyle had me wrong. Woke up and then I kicked up. I turned ghost on them, I'm gone. Kicks on and I'm gone. Head missed and I dipped and shit. Clock that, it got long. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims, don't stop. Watch the in. Never in the block with the up for events. Skin kept close to the button on them with the tips on 10. Back in the back, that's on tap. Ready to go and jump in. Right side, king. Right side, the king. Right side, it king. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims. Don't stop, don't clutch the button. Never in the block with the up for events. Skin kept close to the button on them with the tips on 10. Back in the back, that's on tap. Ready to go and jump in. Right side, it came. Right side. Kicks on and I'm good. Pitched up on my own. Right side, it came back. This lifestyle had me wrong. Woke up and then I kicked up. I turned ghost on them, I'm gone. Kicks on and I'm gone. Head missed and I dipped and shit. Clock that, it got long. Smoke up, that's in the blem. Free up the guys, then dip out the ends. Jump in the ride, then burn out the rims, don't stop. Watch the in. Never in the block with the up for events. Skin kept close to the button on them with the tips on 10. Back in the back, that's on tap. Ready to go and jump in.